Hello everybody, my name is Richard Vigorelli and I am your guide for everything Chinese medicine, and I set it up so us Westerners can figure it out. And today I want to talk to you about something that is actually very, very serious. I want to talk to you about pain and what we as a society, especially here in the United States, do to fix it. So, first of all, what is pain? Well, pain is a natural and normal response. It is something that our bodies came up with, a few million years ago. Most likely back before we got lungs and still had gills and didn't have fins. Probably even before that. So, it's something that we came up with in order to tell ourselves that we're in trouble. It's too hot. It's too cold. Something is trying to eat us. We have touched something that isn't nice. Something that is pointy, sharp, cutty, icky. Some kind of chemical that is slowly turning what we are into goo. Okay? And the pain response is the body's natural mechanism of telling you, look over here, stupid. This is broken. Fix it. Or don't let it get hurt more. And then hopefully we have the presence of mind to get away from that, or to not do that anymore. And then seek repairs if needed. So, yes, animals do feel pain, and they feel it just as much as we do. Whether or not they scream, it doesn't matter. They still feel it, and by the way, so do children. Okay? So, why would we want to deaden this sensation? Well, pain is also extremely annoying. And it's that way in order to get the stupid human to listen and to stop doing something that is harmful. So we don't like that sensation. So instead, at least here in the modern age, instead of stopping what we're doing, we continue. And then we just, shh, it's okay, shh, pain response. Go to sleep. Doesn't mean anything. It's okay. Because we still have to do this thing to make money. This is just how we're going to sleep. And there's nothing that we can do about that, because our partner, whom that we love, likes to sleep this way and they're fine. And if we want to be with them, then we have to share the bed. Even though it's, painful. We have to do a repetitive motion that we're not actually designed to do, because somebody said it was a good idea. So what do we do then? How? Why? Well, we came up with this stuff called a painkiller. First ones are opioids. That is, they come from a plant called a poppy. And very, very special kind. They've got a little bulb on them after the flower's done. It looks about like my thumb, maybe a little bit fatter. And you slice that open and this white milk comes out. If you ingest that milk, you don't feel anything. Well, that's not actually true. You do feel stuff, you just don't care. Which takes out one part of the pain response. Yay, it's not annoying anymore, huzzah! And then we found another one. It's called a non-steroidal inflammatory drug, or NSAID. Now, these are based off of willow bark. And willow is very, very good at shutting down pain, making it just not there. Because the problem is your body's still sending the signal to the brain saying, we have a problem here. And now that message just gets interrupted. It's like taking the guy that's got the letter and taking the letter away from him and turning it up in front of him, and tossing in his face, saying the king's never going to know. Sorry. Okay? That's basically what the NSAIDs do. Now, some of them are very, very good at promoting circulation and giving the body a chance to get the old stuff out and bring the new stuff in so that repairs can be enacted. However, these are chemical responses, okay? And they wouldn't work if we didn't have the receptors for them to work, okay? So, the thing with chemical mediated medicine is the body eventually adapts to it, and the body will eventually get to the point where that level doesn't mean anything. That's how you get addiction, okay? So in Chinese medicine, what is pain? How do we, in acupuncture and Chinese medicine, how do we define it? Well, we define it as stagnation, a lack of movement. When somebody comes in and says, I'm in pain, to me, I ask them 2 questions. What's the quality? And how bad? What's on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being you are sobbing, crying, I need morphine, please kill me, and 1 being, I feel it, but I can get by. Okay? 5 is, this is getting annoying now. I need it to stop. It's not really impacting anything, but it is taking some of my concentration. 7 is you're starting to sweat. 8 is you are sweating. You're trying to change how your body is functioning. Okay? So that's what those 1 to 10 pain scales mean. When you go to see the doctor and he says, on a scale of 1 to 10, how's your pain? It's a 20. He's going to give you a look like this. Because it's ridiculous. Okay? You're up, you're moving around. You're not begging me to kill you. You're fine. Let's see what we can do to make your life a little bit better now. Okay? So, back to the Chinese medicine thing. As far as the quality of pain goes, we look at several of these. If it's dull, if it's achy, and kind of dispersed and moves around, that's called qi stagnation. If it's sharp, if it's pointy, if you can point to it and says, it hurts right here, nowhere else, just here, that's blood stagnation. Now, those are the 2 big ones, especially those that come up with trauma or repetitive movement or a lack of physical strength or malnutrition. Okay? Others, there's pain based in fire, which will be, guess what, burning. There's pain based in damp heat, which is basically the same thing, and the person will also complain that it feels really, really heavy where it hurts. That's the dampness. Is there, if it came on kind of sudden, especially in the back of the neck, like you wake up and you can't turn your head, that's called wind. Wind has moved into the channels and is stagnating the qi and preventing the channels from doing their job, which is move things. Okay? One of the things you also have to remember about energy and qi and all of this, at least according to physics, is it is the capacity to do work. So yeah, you always have energy. Whether or not it's being used effectively, that's different. Okay? If you can take potential and turn it into kinetic, then you have work and you feel like you're alive. Okay? That's one of the aspects of qi. So if qi stagnates, that means it can't get to, that means the potential energy cannot get to kinetic energy or active energy, and now nothing's functioning. So the body says, hey, stupid, look over here. We have a problem. Okay? Now the biggest reason why I wanted to do this video, especially here in the US and in Utah, by the way, is there is a big overuse of opiates and NSAIDs. People are using these things way too much because they don't want to feel. And it's a bit of a problem. So, one of the things I look at when I'm treating a patient for this kind of addiction is I also ask them, why are you taking these? What's your emotional state like? What's your home like? What is your life like? You know, what is so bad that you want to shut yourself off from the world? And we go from there. Usually when I'm treating somebody for addiction, I do ear acupuncture, and then I do body acupuncture. I do the ear acupuncture for a couple of months until the cravings have stopped and they're no longer using it, and then I do body acupuncture to fix the root cause and actually help the person not to relapse. Fairly effective, actually. So, when it comes to pain, it is okay to have pain. It is not okay to wallow in pain. It is okay that your body produces a pain sensation. It is not okay if it is impeding your ability to function as a normal living person. At which time, then measures need to be taken. The only time I ever use painkillers on myself is if I do not have the option or ability to seek proper medical care. And then it's just kind of there until I can get proper care, which is what I would advise for anybody. It's okay if you want to take Tylenol or ibuprofen or aspirin or anything else, as long as you seek proper medical care for the condition and don't just pop pills in order to continue going on. And one other thing, since we're on that, you see a lot of commercials on TV for people that work out a lot and their joints hurt. Here's why your joints are hurting if you work out a lot. You're working out too much and you're not eating a proper diet. Well, I know you went to a dietitian and they told you exactly what to eat. Well, they could be wrong, and you could also be missing something. And your body could also just be saying, dude, stop. I need to rest. I need to regenerate. You have damaged me and I need to repair those tissues so that we can continue doing things like running away from lions. But there are no lions around. I know, but your body doesn't know that. Okay? So, if taking painkillers is the only way that you can function, if it's the only way that you can work out, if it is the only way that you can think, you have an addiction by definition. Okay? You need to seek help. I can help you as an acupuncturist and a master herbalist. If these are prescribed by your MD, I will not tell you to stop taking them. I will advise you instead to talk to your prescribing physician and have them begin a step-down protocol so that you can get off them without any nasty side effects. If you are currently habitually taking painkillers, do not just stop taking them. You need to speak to an MD, and you need to take other aspects of your health into account, and that includes your mental health. Okay? So, again, my name is Richard Vigorelli, and I am the owner of Vigorelli Integrated Medicine, and I am here for you. If you have an addiction to painkillers, if you are in pain of any kind, whether it be mental, physical, or emotional, or even spiritual, feel free to give me a call. You can reach me at my website at vigintmed.com and send me an email. You can give me a phone call. I am here for you. My goal is to make your life better. So, that is all that I have for right now. If you're new to my channel, please hit that big red subscribe button below. And feel free to give me a like and a comment. That'd be awesome. It really helps out the channel. And if you're in the Salt Lake City area or, just the Intermountain West, feel free to look me up. Come in for a treatment. I'd be happy to help you. So, I'll be back later with something else, but until then, you take care and stay healthy.